GoPro Hero 7 Black. I'm super excited. I've had a GoPro ever since the 3. I messed around with like either the original GoPro or the second GoPro at a skate shop one time. This is back before there was even screens. So this is like you kind of, you pretty much just, you know, you hope you got the shot, that type of thing, no playback. And then you had a GoPros where you'd have to buy a second screen and attach it to the back, and you had to get a different case or whatever it is to hold on to it, and like there's a whole spiel, which insanely, when I film with Christian Svitek, that's the kind of GoPro he has, is where you attach the screen to the back. But Christian and I have made changes to how we're gonna create content when he's here too, and he's actually gonna be back very soon to get more work done. We're actually use my GoPro. I've always had a better GoPro because he has such an old one, but you know, he would film, take the footage back to California, someone else edit it, go on it, you know, from there. I would film it with his camera, he would take it back, and it'd be edited elsewhere. But now, pretty much I'm gonna be doing all the creative. I'll be filming with my GoPro, I'll be taking back the footage, and I'll be editing videos. There's gonna be times where Mike Lilly takes footage as well, and does special edits for Street Plant. Or if there's anything, you know, if we get any type of gigs within the filming, obviously the footage will go elsewhere to edit too. So I'll pretty much have the footage available for any other projects that we're involved in, but a lot of simple things will be done through me. Clips could just be sent to him as well for Instagram, that type of thing, of course. But like the actual video parts and that type of thing where he wants things more so like edited normally, I'm going to be doing that from mostly from here on out. So I'm pretty excited for that. It's going to make things a lot easier because we have our ideas and we know what we want to do. And then, you know, so we would go over that and we would do it and we'd film stuff and kind of film some B-roll and all that kind of stuff. And then he would have to relay all of that stuff that we already did, accomplished, thought, went over, and then try to get the other person that wasn't there at all into it, which, I mean, he's done a great job, obviously. But I think this will cut out so much time, so much like revisions and that type of thing. I think it's just gonna be, we'll know, like a lot of the times I already know how his video parts are pretty much gonna be edited by clip. Like whether it's just like, you know, like, oh, this looked perfect from here to here. Like we go over all that stuff, like when we film. Like it's pretty much it's a job to us when we go out. So it's like it's like when I edit it, it's not gonna take me long at all because I already know the process when we're there. It's the B-roll where that goes. You know, that's pretty much the editing on my part at that point. All the B-roll that we do, how I'm gonna use it, where it's gonna go, and that type of thing. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so I got the new GoPro Hero 7 Black, and you know, this past, you know, it's been a while. I mean, if you follow me on social medias, you can see how you've seen how things haven't really went my way in this terms of like my YouTube name and all that stuff, how I got switched to a legacy account, and a 12-year-old was allowed to take it over, but I had like a legacy, but we had to do a /user. Like it was just terrible. Like it was just like I never heard that from anyone that's like has lots of subscribers and anything like that. I thought about that before, but they would never do that to someone who has lots of subscribers. And I've always posted videos. I've posted videos constantly since 2005, I think it was, yeah, 2005. So it's interesting that happened. But like the funny thing, so like I've been thinking about that more lately. Obviously, I've still been posting videos, not near as much as I used to, but like I need to get over all that. I was watching a video by Gary Vee, and I kind of took it in my own kind of world of like, he was talking about how things don't stay around forever, and like whether he was talking about advertising. So like, you know, back in the day, Google AdWords was super cheap, so you can just do it for cheap, and it is what it is. And then that kind of went away. Now it's expensive. Right now, Facebook advertising is really cheap. You can literally advertise for $1, I believe, and that's gonna go away. That, like, minimum will probably be 10 at some point, I'm sure, for like a few people to see it. And a lot of that kind of stuff, I mean, it does go away. When I think of when I first started shooting, I got a lot of people interested in what I was doing from MySpace. Like, MySpace bulletins was my thing, and MySpace isn't a thing anymore. Like, that hasn't been for obviously a long time. But I was thinking about that. I was like, all right, yeah, some really crappy things happened with YouTube, and I was so focused in on YouTube. The algorithm things, that's gonna happen. It's a bummer. I think a lot of people don't see stuff, because back in the day you can just scroll chronological order. Okay, I see that photo. I'll check Instagram in like an hour. Now it's just like, you get shown a photo from 2 days ago. Whatever they feel like showing you. That's why I want to focus on stories. I want to focus on Instagram still. I don't want to like make little changes, change the way I do things. And I think it's time to just like not care about any of that stuff. Like, I deeply care about my own work, my art life, photography, filmmaking, like making these, like the creative process is what I've talked about for many years now. I believe I started to, like, the rants of the creative process started in 2011. I mean, it's 2018, almost 2019. So I want to still keep doing it, and continue to like just put content out. Like, I just want to keep posting, just keep posting. It's like, and that's kind of what I'm gonna start doing. That's why I'm just kind of doing this rant in the car. I have a package to ship, and then I'm gonna just make videos too. I want to get back into doing that, even if there's not much to it. I'm gonna, I just want to document my process of who I am and what I'm doing. Being a photographer and artist of any kind is not always fancy looking. It's not always like rad. You have moments, and that's, it's funny too. I was, talking about Gary Vee. My favorite daily V's videos are of real life, like where it seems like he's just hanging out and talking. Those are the best ones. Like, I like his like keynotes too. Some of them I haven't seen. Some I do. It kind of depends on timing. I'll watch late at night or something like that. Some kind of go by because I don't get a chance to watch it. But like, I don't miss on like his daily ones, or just it's like him in his office. Him like in his car on the road where he's just out doing things. I like when they mix the keynote and like kind of on the way and that kind of stuff. Like, but I think that's what a lot of people enjoy too. You know what I mean? Obviously his keynotes are awesome, but like it's not knocking on the keynotes. It's just what I really enjoy watching is like his like kind of normal day to day, and that's kind of what I want to start doing and focusing on. And that's kind of why with Twitch, and with I kind of went all in with Twitch, and I need to get onto it more for sure. Funny thing, I've kind of have kind of a real excuse, but I don't even like the excuse either. I actually don't have heat at my house right now. Like, my furnace is busted, so I need to get it fixed. So this past week, it's like been really cold, and we just have a couple space heaters, and where my streaming setup is insanely cold. But I was thinking about that too. I was just like, what? Just stick the space heater next to me, freaking bundle up on stream. Just freaking, I've been doing like the late night gaming streams, and that's really just kind of something like an outlet to have fun. It'd be cool if people stopped in, chatted for whatever, even if it was about photography. So I'm kind of gaming, having fun, and I want to definitely, I've talked about it, where I want to get more photography into live streaming. And I need to not worry as much about being like something, like making it some type of spectacular situation. I think that's what I'm holding my back on with Twitch, is I'm like trying to think of some grand live streaming idea, and I think I just need to push the live button, go live, and that's it. And then I'll have more content on top of that. There's gonna be pieces, which I did do. A couple weeks ago I was on stream I still want to continue doing it, called the Vicarone Files. And that's why I kind of like little ideas like that where I can always go to. You know what I mean? Like, the Vicarone Files can be a full-on series. So I cut out a piece of that from my Twitch, and it's on YouTube right now. So that's what's kind of nice with live streaming, is I can use that content elsewhere. I need to get better with Instagram. I know I'm not doing good. I literally took a month break. Because I just felt like, I just felt like something needed to be assessed, and and that's kind of where I'm going at now. You know, I think I just need to go all in. It's not about like, you know, trying to be like super specific. It's just I need to create content, and you know, I can have something that is a little bit more like of a process, but I need to just create content. I'm always photographing. I have so many photos. I just need to get them out there. I need to figure out some other ways of getting them out there too, and that's why I think video on Instagram, I don't do that really at all, like besides like some stories. But I really need to start, even videos from before, I need to start chopping them up, put them on Instagram. So this is kind of like my assessment video right here of what I've thought about in the past month. So but I should probably get off here because I gotta be somewhere 15 minutes. I gotta drop off this package. But I just wanted to make this video kind of just like, all right, this is it. Let's get going. Let's make more content. And thank you very much who's been along with me. BeastMedia.com has been around since 2006, January 2006, January 1st. I was gonna say 2005. I actually had the website 2005, but I launched it in 2006. You know, to start the new year is how I was kind of getting at with that. So, you know, I always remember that feeling of launching my website, especially back then. It was so crazy feeling like this is amazing. Like not many people are doing it, and it was just so cool. And I think it is. And I think that's what I have to think is important. It doesn't matter how many people are doing it. Like that doesn't matter at all. Like you just have to do your thing, and that's what I'm doing right now. So, you know, the nice thing with the whole name change on YouTube, it made me change everything. So everything is OGB Smitty. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook. Everything is OGB Smitty. So definitely give me a follow wherever you want to follow me at. Hit me up. Hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. I appreciate it. We passed 200 subscribers, so we're working on it. So thanks a lot, everyone, for being with me during the process, and I'll see you guys soon.